Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Today we have the match. We have the match of the Wasabi Man versus SauloTheMan. They are running, as we all know, Streets of Rogue because you clicked on the stream, and we will be watching them speedrun to just beat the game. Both of them are probably going to be robot. They have a randomized seed, and they have speedrun mode activated. For those who don't know, Streets of Rogue is a roguelike game, or roguelite, basically the same thing. And you have to go through 5 areas, each area consisting of 3 levels. And on the 3rd level of each one, there will be a disaster of a random variety. They will be probably shown up throughout the game. Robot is the #1 speedrunner character because they start with a rocket launcher and a sledgehammer, the strongest firearm, and the strongest melee weapon. They also don't take damage from explosives and deal insane damage with explosives, and have some of the best stats, and have actually the best stats in the game with 3 rechargeable. Robot works is he presses his right click is an ability where he saps the surrounding environment and he gets power. It's fairly simple, and we hope you guys enjoy the stream today. I'm your host, Nico the Loaf, and let's run. All right, the races are now starting. The SauloTheMan will start in a moment. Saulo knows the simple trick of hitting someone and then sapping, which insta-kills them, doing 38 damage. Kills everyone but the strongest of people. Saulo is the former, technically still the #1 speedrunner for Streets of Rogue. And he is very fast at the game, as you guys can see. Don't forget, we are doing cardio percent. Cardio percent is the run where you are not allowed to take GPS or teleport happy, which is probably the 2 best perks in the game. Letting you teleport from anywhere to anywhere if you have the combo. Cardio percent is just outlawing those to, for funsies. SauloTheMan does currently have a slight lead. Wasabi Man has a different timer, so we can't see what his total... Oh, never mind. I was about to say we can't see his total time, but now we can't see Saulo's total time either. Oh, no. Now we only see his total time. Sorry. The rules of this specific tournament is that you're allowed 1 death/restart. And if you... What is it? If you die, it is a 1 minute added to your timer. If you die a second time, it is whatever your last level was. As we're seeing on Saulo's screen, it is one of the disasters that may happen, and zombies are around the area. Robot is specifically not affected by the zombies because he's a robot, and they don't eat metal. So they're not hostile towards him, but if he does hit them accidentally / purposefully, they will be angry at him. All right, taking a look over at Wasabi Man, he is on the same level, or well, a little bit behind now, with he just got his last mission done, so maybe a little bit behind because he didn't time it as clean as Saulo. But they are around about the same time. Wasabi Man just took penetrating bullets, which means all of his bullets will go through objects and things, not walls. And they will only be stopped by walls. As we see Saulo break through every window and do all of his missions with clean efficiency, we will see Wasabi Man keeping up a very solid pace just behind him. Using shurikens to his advantage to take out things from afar, and using windows to take a little bit of damage. Saulo is being efficient and getting all of his missions done in one quick area. And Wasabi-Man is now on the same level, but he's actually keeping up quite a bit. You see here, SauloTheMan is now hitting a bartender. He probably deserved it. Yeah. As we just saw right there, Wasabi's man revolver bullet going through a person and then missing, but that's really powerful if there's a huge clump of people and you want to hit them all with 19 amazing bits of damage at once. We see SauloTheMan have a friend phone, which allows him to bring 2 robot companions onto with him. And basically, for robot companions are helpful, but it's basically just portable batteries at that point that sometimes punch other people. Now, if you guys didn't see, that the disaster for this floor is Warzone 1 of 3, and that is soldiers will come throughout both entrance and exit, and will not be hostile towards you, and very neutral, no matter what class you are, unless you are a cannibal, in which they will be hostile towards you. And cannibals will spawn through manholes, spawn through the floor, or throughout the floor. And we can see right now that both players are around the same area, though Wasabi is trailing a little bit behind. We see there, SauloTheMan is using the Ghost Gibbler, which doesn't deal any damage to humans unless they're in water, but it does push them back. Alright, both players are now on par with Wasabi-Man having a sizable lead as of now. They're both pretty much at the same spot, but Wasabi has about a 30-second lead. 40-second lead, around about. SauloTheMan using a technique there called just slowing the game down when you scroll through the menu. Because when you scroll through the menu, open your inventory, or I think that's actually about it. It slows the game down for you unless you're online, in which it doesn't. But they both just finished the level, and Wasabi-Man is about 40 seconds ahead of Saulo. Oh, keep in mind, folks, Saulo hasn't played the game as too much recently, so he may be a little rusty, but he's still a great player nonetheless. We can see pretty much both players pretty much taking the same exact path to do all their missions. They're not doing it the same exact way, but still the same path. They're pretty much doing the same exact. Oh my goodness gracious! They're pretty much doing the missions at the same exact time. I think that spawn trapdoor was randomly generated, so that's lucky on Wasabi's part. Wasabi does a classic trick of sapping the power box just before you leave, so that way the cops will be mad at you, but they can't really do a whole lot. And SauloTheMan just took longer status effects, which if you noticed, Robot has a charge thing, and that is affected by longer status effects, so that is an effective strategy. I didn't actually pay attention. I didn't see what it was from the floor. The disaster. Oh, Riot. Riot is just a bunch of people just really angry. And it will always be the same bunch of people, whether you're in Uptown or slums. You can see Saulo dropping all of his food items to save up inventory space because Robot can't eat food items. And you see Wasabi on the left, trading his FUD processor, which is a food processor, for an item. Oh, same thing with Saulo. and see another case of really useful penetrating bullets from Wasabi Man, because he killed like 4 or 5 people at like the same exact time, which would take about 4 times the amount of bullets for Saulo. With Saulo using a haterator, which makes the person used on instantly hate the first person that they see, and he used it on a mobster. That they have Void Lock. They have to announce the second game of this. We know that the date is, I believe, October 22nd. And I'm actually really curious to see how people will speedrun that game. Wasabi at a blazing speed, almost an entire minute ahead of Saulo. Wait, are they on the same level? No, they aren't. Wasabi's an entire level ahead of Saulo at the moment, with a lot faster time. Both runners are holding a good pace for speedrun standards, like a really good pace. And if you notice, the bombs dropping disaster is a disaster that just has bombs dropping out of the sky periodically. I've seen that. Yes. SauloTheMan is now catching back up through levels to Wasabi. We love the Couch Shoots a Rogue here, where you can break into a wrestling ring and then steal an item from a wrestler that he had on him. Wasabi is now going on to Uptown with 6 minutes on the clock. That's faster than my runs. And that's... wow, that's fast. Wow, that's fast. Wasabi is also an incredible speedrunner for Streets of Rogue. While he may not have the speedrunner role of the server, he is still an extremely fast player. See Saulo also now starting to do the 4-3 mission of getting the wrestler item. And look at that, Wasabi Man is doing some of his missions neutrally, which allows him to get a lot faster time. He's at 6.5 minutes and just finished 5. He just took the perk Trust Funder, which gives him around about 50 gold per level, which could be used to fill up his rocket launcher. We now see SauloTheMan entering 5-1. Let's see how he does this. I'm sure, as if you've played Streets of Rogue before, Uptown is the #1 spot where all players die, including speedrunners. It's a lot of run killers happen at Uptown. But if you play your cards right, you should be just fine. I don't think Wasabi knows that he can shoot through doorways with his penetrating bullets, but I'm not sure he really needed it there. Looking back at Saulo, he is just now doing the red mission. Let's see how this goes. Wasabi decided to just blow it up. Hopefully he doesn't die here, because it's very probable that he will. There's like 5 super cops shooting at him. Oh, quick escape teleporter saved his life. SauloTheMan is now... goodness. SauloTheMan is now entering 5-2. And Wasabi Man is just barely living after leaving 5-2. Let's see if SauloTheMan can do better than a 1v8 against super cops. SauloTheMan going with quick efficiency. SauloTheMan doing a smart move to bring the uppercutters out so that way he can just kill them both. Sure, it's a bit more in public, but he might get shot at a bit more. Ooh, tough situation for Saulo, down a hallway with a bunch of bullets going down his way. Looking back at Wasabi Man, he's currently doing a 1v5, but he's doing the slowdown technique to make sure he doesn't die. His efforts may be proven futile, but worth a shot. Quick escape teleporter once again, saving his life. Back to SauloTheMan. He is now doing the 5, I believe, 2 blue mission. But he did shoot a thingamajig in front of a guy, so now the entire building is going to be angry at him. He's making the same mistake that Wasabi did, but he is getting to the other one quicker. They're both cowering for their life, but at least SauloTheMan is making it out. Let's see if Wasabi can do the same. He uses the smart move of throwing down a dizzy grenade and throwing down a second one. This level is Ooze. So basically what Ooze is, an explosion happens at the entrance and a bunch of purple goo spreads out onto the level. It's deadly for players, like doing 3 a tick, but robot's actually unaffected by it. So this isn't even a disaster for Robot because he can just ignore it altogether. But Wasabi doing a smart move of making a guy hit another guy so that way they start fighting, get the attention off him. And now they leave to Mayorstown at just a 9-minute pace. SauloTheMan is going close behind him at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. SauloTheMan is wondering how he's going to play his cards for Mayorstown, and he decides just to power through the gates. How he's going to kill the mayor? He has piercing bullets, so that will help him outblock here. If he inspires hate on the mayor, oh, okay. That works too. If he inspired hate on the mayor, all of the super cops would have shot him, and then wouldn't have been angry at him. But this can still work in his favor, as he has the mayor's hat and he's making his way over to the exit now, using the knockback from his shotgun to get there faster. The Wasabi Man finishes his run at 9 minutes and 17 seconds. SauloTheMan has lost the first round, and the first round goes to Wasabi Man. Wonderful first round, people. Quite intense. Very good seed all around for speedrunning, especially. So both players definitely see. Look what Saulo did. He inspired hate, so that way he just runs away. But that also means he's alone. Nobody can really stop him from just QQ. You know. SauloTheMan ends out his run by almost a minute and a half later than Wasabi Man. Although these two are incredibly good paces. That ends the first round, and that gives the point to Wasabi Man. Wasabi Man ending off with a time of 9 minutes and 17 seconds, and SauloTheMan ending off a time with 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Both had an amazing run. You can see the chicken nugget that lights up under Wasabi's man to show that he now has a point. Don't worry, guys. There's always a method to the madness, and speedrunning is roguelike. It's usually a method to the madness. They are just now setting up the next room, and their next battle should start relatively soon. So, can I get chat? What do y'all think? How do y'all think? What do y'all think of that run? What do y'all think? Was it chaos? I'd say so. It was chaos, but there was like multiple close calls between both players. They both definitely went below 20 health at least 3 times. And one was funny. I said at the start of Uptown, that's where most runs end, and that's where both of their runs almost ended. I agree with you on obnoxious. Unboxious. Now, the real test is to see if WasabiMan can repeat his same run. Because if he can, I think he's got this in the bag. But also, usually in most battles, both players end up dying at least once. But so far, we haven't seen a single death. And I think that's pretty impressive from the both of them, just to show how good they are at speedrunning this game. Both players are ready to start the next run. WasabiMan is just getting the seed in and is ready in just a moment. I wonder if WasabiMan and Saulo are listening in right now. Are y'all stream snapping? Alright, no, I'm not supposed to say cheating as a joke. Ignore what I said 5 seconds ago. Ignore what I said. Fuck. You heard nothing. Both players are ready, and we'll start in just a moment. What does chat think about this upcoming run? What do you guys think? SauloTheMan starts out. Sabi is going to follow suit in just a couple seconds. SauloTheMan starts. SauloTheMan is again having a quick pace for his run and ends up the first level in under 30 seconds. Longer status effects for the first level is going to be huge for the run for both players. WasabiMan is going to be trailing behind a little bit because he has to do the mission and get the cops off his tail. But SauloTheMan just blows up half a building to do his one mission. The streets of Rogue Way. Police lockdown on the first disaster is amazing, because police lockdown, what it does is it locks every single door that leads into a building. Nobody's outside, and cops will become hostile at you if they see you outside. This is detrimental if you get it on Uptown, but you can't get 2 of the same disaster in one run, so getting it on Slums could be a run saver in the future. Also, arson is against the law, so cops will get mad at you if you throw Molotov cocktails. As we see SauloTheMan end out his third level with 1 minute and 23 seconds, which is a little under an average, like 28 seconds level, around about. And takes floats like a butterfly, which, if you noticed before, when they take melee swings, they have to slow down and stop for a second. Floats like a butterfly removes that and allows you to swing with more mobility. Solo does a smart move of blowing a hole in the wall, but taking down all of the scientists with him, because scientists have 27 health, endurance level 1, which means they will be one-shot by anything that does 30 damage, aka every explosion in the game. And sledgehammer hits. Solo is now on 2-2 and is doing his missions with, again, more efficiency. Wasabi Man, if we look at him, he broke a window and he is already done with 2-2, damn. Or 2-1. Looking at the same level, my bad. If we look at Wasabi Man's time, he is about 30 seconds behind Solo, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot because they are separated right now. Like, SauloTheMan's got 1 mission done, and it started earlier, so, you know. SauloTheMan, again, tries to do his mission peacefully. Wasabi the opposite, but... you just saw SauloTheMan take the perk Modern Warfare, which regens his health to 20 if he's under 20. Zombies, again, as we restated earlier in an earlier one. We see now Wasabi Man catching up to SauloTheMan by also starting floor 2-3. As we see the Wasabi Man kill the Gangster Blad and blah. We got the McDouble. And we see SauloTheMan completing his final mission for 2-3, and he will enter Park if he can get out of the situation. Oh, he's got his portable batteries with him, too. For those who still don't understand, portable batteries is a joke, because Friend Phone just spawns 2 of whatever class you are, includes custom characters, but Robot can just use the Friend Phones to sap the other guys for free health and charge, aka portable batteries. Bonsai, the Robo does not walk faster when under 20 HP. That is a perk called I'm Outie, which they run faster. We see Solo, ooh, actually no, let's talk about Wasabi real quick. He is currently at 7 health and trying to infiltrate an army base. This probably won't end well for him, but it's worth a shot. Oh, they don't have any guns. So, you know. Oh, he has a gun. You know what beats a gun? A flamethrower, you know? Wasabi does seem to not have much ammo to his name, but he did just take down a military man, so... back to SauloTheMan, he has just completed another mission. And is now going on to, I believe, 3-2? 3-2. And Wasabi is just trailing behind him. They are now pretty much neck and neck in the competition, except Wasabi is now like a little over 40 seconds ahead of Solo. We are seeing now both do the same mission. They're doing quick efficiency, making quick work of it. SauloTheMan has already expedited his use of his portable batteries, but Wasabi Man, I'm not sure if he knows the tactic for it, but I wouldn't doubt that he does. You notice what he did? If you have strength level 4, which for Robot is rechargeable. So based on what his charge level is what his speed, strength, and firearm stat is. So what he tried to do is he went to the clone machine that was on his left, sapped it for power, and then he broke down the grass hedge with his sledgehammer, which you can only do with strength 4 sledgehammer. Same thing with breaking down windows. Hence why Robot is the best speedrun character in the game. Both players are now moving on to Park 3, and they are starting the third disaster of the run, and they're pretty close in time. SauloTheMan is about 45 seconds behind. But the disaster bounty is... I apologize. The disaster bounty is random people around the map will just become hostile at you and pull out incredibly powerful weapons.
You're careful.
You see SauloTheMan finish up the last mission of the floor and is now heading over to the exit. To the cheeky little sap just beforehand. SauloTheMan has already made it to 4-1, but he is a little, I want to say we're a little behind. Almost by a minute. 45 seconds behind. SauloTheMan just goes guns blazing, and it works out for him. He completed the mission. So did Wabisabi. Hey, great minds think alike. I'm just saying. You guys are amazing players, and they're taking pretty much the same exact route. The only difference is execution. Look at that. They're pretty much doing the same exact thing, one for one. Ooh, SauloTheMan leaves behind the hologram Bigfoot. If you guys don't know what hologram Bigfoot does, what that does is it summons a hologram of a green gorilla, and every person around that area will start attacking the hologram, usually hitting each other, but, you know, beyond the point. SauloTheMan takes a hit from a train, so does Wasabi, just to get to the other side quicker, to get to that other mission. Though Wasabi here will not be able to do it with as great efficiency because he did lose his train. SauloTheMan does a third of his next mission. He's gonna have to fight off an army to just touch a switch, you know. As you do. Both players are about a minute apart. Hiding him. Both players are about a minute apart. And I believe Wasabi just finished out his final mission. This is Warzone, as I stated earlier, what it does. But Wasabi does know his portable batteries exist. And he utilized them to help take the pressure off of him. SauloTheMan breaking through windows, fighting an army, just to not die. He has to get hit by a train anyway. SauloTheMan finishes out the level. It is now on to 4-3. Oh, it wasn't Warzone. Oh, that's right. So apologies, I thought it was Warzone beforehand, and they were on 5-3 because I saw a cannibal come out of the manhole. My bad. Now they're doing right. As I stated earlier, it just spawns a bunch of people and makes them all angry. Do they have a reason? Probably because they raised the price for chicken nuggets again. Oh wait, no. They're outlawed. That's why they're so rare. Anyways. Both players are on a fast pace doing the same mission. One using freeze ray and rocket launchers to their name, and the other one is utilizing them hitting the crouch, that way they can help. Saulo and Wasabi, respectively. Wasabi is just trying to escape the army that is chasing him right now, the SWAT team, basically. SauloTheMan finishes up his next mission. He's now dropping a bunch of stuff that he doesn't need in his inventory. SauloTheMan finishes up his last mission for the level, and he is going to die if he doesn't get another level up soon. Or he doesn't get out of here, because... Ugh, tight spot. Ooh, and he makes it out and gets that level up. Saul is around about the same spot, just not as dire. But he does need to complete one more mission before he can check out. Wasabi is the first one to enter 5-1. He instantly teleports to the end of the level because that's probably closer to his next mission. Wasabi uses his blindinizer, which makes everybody in the level have bad vision, so they can't see him turning off the switches. Well, they can, just from like not very far away. Dave the Wave, I agree with you. It is kind of close. Saulo is trailing a little bit behind, but they're pretty much going at the same pace. Saulo doesn't use the same, but he has penetrating bullets, which allows him to hit multiple people with the freeze ray. As Wasabi Man gets on to the next level, 5-2. Both players are in Uptown right now. Let's hope Saulo doesn't meet his demise here. Wasabi takes the route of just throwing a bunch of pointy, sharp circle things at people. All right, yeah, shurikens. Ooh, SauloTheMan does a little set before he leaves, and he moves on to 5-2. Even though Wasabi got to Uptown first, he is on the next level. Wait, is he on? No. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Wasabi already quitted. Again, my bad. We're on the same level now. As I'm sure you all pieced together, Robot doesn't get affected by the things that mere mortals get affected by. You know, like gas, status effects, stuff like that. But he is in a bit of a tough spot right now. Wasabi could die right here if he does not get out within a timely manner, and he does. It's Streets of Road. You can survive literally anything. Ooh, Saulo is now getting himself in a tight spot. He might be able to get out of here if they don't shoot at him a whole lot. SpeedGaming has just finished up 5-2 and is now going on to the disaster level. And it's very easy for him. In fact, bombs dropping usually are helpful to the player because they can break open certain walls. Wasabi is already going a lot ahead, already finishing up the first one, while SauloTheMan is going, honestly, quite slow on 5-2. Wasabi Man is now just trying to get out of dodge and trying not to die, but he is going at a super fast pace for his things all considered. Oh, by the way, I believe both players just got lock and load, which is the best. Oh, wait, no. Saulo didn't get it. Oh, he didn't level up for him. Lock and load is probably the best perk for Robot because it gives him 3 rockets a level and a bunch of ammo for his other guns because it gives all of your guns ammo at the start of every floor. So having a very limited supply of rockets and getting a free 3 every floor, that's going to help you break open a lot more walls. 1 per mission, usually. Wasabi Man is just trying to get to the exit right now. He is almost at 10 minutes, but there he is. He is now in Mayorstown, while SauloTheMan is just finishing up his last few missions for Mayorstown. If Wasabi Man can get it done in a timely manner, SauloTheMan, it's faster than SauloTheMan, then it's all over, folks. Let's see how he's going to do Mayor's Village. He has so many different opportunities of what he can do. But what will he do? He could just run in, throw a hologram Bigfoot, or he could teleport all the cops away. So they're not there to protect the mayor. Alright, let's see if he can make it to the podium. He's got the whole SWAT team on him. I think he'll be just fine, though. SauloTheMan just finishing up Uptown 3 and is now trying to get to Mayorstown. And that's a good game. That's it, folks. Wasabi Man has finished out his run with 10 minutes and 14 seconds, and SauloTheMan just got to Mayorstown with 11 minutes and 7 seconds. Well, like 4 seconds, but you know. That's it, folks. Wasabi Man has won the battle between him and SauloTheMan. It was an exhilarating match, folks. Let's see if SauloTheMan can get the hat on the podium now. Let's see. That is it. Good game. SauloTheMan ends out with a little over a minute and a half. Or a little under? A little under. No, yeah, a little under. Yeah, Saul, I noticed you were, like, taking it a bit slow, and I thought, like, why isn't he just blowing up the walls? But you didn't have any rockets. So, good game. That was fun, y'all. It was fun to watch, fun to commentate. Y'all were pretty much neck and neck the entire time. Now, if both runners would like to head into the thing. Yeah, actually, good point, Wasabi. Neither player died a single time, which I don't think that's happened in this entire tournament. Like, every player has died at least once, including me. So I think that's honestly pretty insane. WasabiTheMan and SauloTheMan, they both have man in their name, so, you know. Yay. I think that's a wrap, folks. That was honestly a really, really interesting match. I believe we're doing one more thing before we got it. Goodness, Liam. WasabiTheMan beats SauloTheMan 2-0. I believe we are going to do a post-run interview with WasabiTheMan. I believe SauloTheMan does not wish to join us for the end game chat, which him.
Hello.
There he is. There's WasabiTheMan. How do you feel?
I am very happy. I finally got that free game.
Hey.
I mean, the prestige. That's why I'm doing it. Yes.
The prestige. Yeah, the prestige. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I spent too many hours practicing for this.
It shows, man. You did insanely good.
Glad it worked out. Well, the last game both games I almost died. So.
Yeah, that does, I believe, officially put you in 4th place minimum.
Yes. Victory.
But that also means that I will have to fight you if you win your next match, and I win my next match.
I'm sure you will. You seem really good at it, so.
I mean,
I've been watching the restreams and playing along. It's fun to practice.
I mean, I'm gonna have to practice a lot because I would, I want that extra game. I want.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I mean the prestige. The prestige. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the prestige. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
That $20 or whatever for Streets of Rogue 2 will just be too much for me. My poor little heart.
We want the prestige. Yeah. All right. So, how did you feel as against SauloTheMan as an opponent?
As SauloTheMan, I mean, I've seen his runs and I was kind of terrified to face him, but I think it worked out pretty well. I think we both made a couple of mistakes that sounded like I got rid of my hammer too early, but he couldn't find any ammo. So yeah, I guess it just worked out better for me.
That really did turn the tide. I mean, what is it? Yeah, Bonza is right in chat. We could absolutely meet in finals.
Yeah,
and I hope we do, so that way I can win for the prestige. The prestige.
The prestige, yeah. That's what matters.
That's what matters, yeah.
I'll tell my children about this for sure.
So, what was the most stressful part about the run?
Oh, that was probably my first game, like 5-3 or whatever it was, when that slime was
Didn't you get down to like 7 health?
It was so bad. I went down to like 7 health. There was like police angry at me at everywhere. And then I finally got all the stuff done. I kept on trying to teleport, and I realized, oh crap, it's the 3rd one. I can't teleport. So I thought for sure I was dead. And then I was looking at the stream, and I was watching SauloTheMan. I was like, oh, he's really close to my time, and then I realized I was actually watching my own stream, just like a minute behind. So I was like getting stressed out by myself. So yeah, it was oh, the stress.
You stressed out yourself because you were looking
Yeah,
at your
I
own
did.
stream that was a minute behind.
I was like, oh, that's so close to my time. Like, who's gonna win? Yeah, turns out I went against myself, I guess. Or we
Yeah!
tied. Yeah. One or the other.
Well, I believe that is that. I think that was actually a really fun match to watch. Did you enjoy that match? I would say
Yeah,
you,
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed that match.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Second one, I didn't do as good as I was hoping. Like, I got some really good perks early on, so I thought I'd be able to get underneath the 10. But I mean, each map's different, right? So, but I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Neither of us died, so.
I mean,
that's
I'm just
pretty
going to point out that your first run ended at 9:17, and I haven't gotten a
Oh,
single sub 10
pretty
run
good.
yet, and it's still
Oh.
hurt. And it's
Yeah, I'm sure you've gotten close.
yeah, just check your invoice. I will definitely send you a bribe. I mean, a payment to let me just win the tournament. To let,
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I accept.
Oh yeah, what's your price?
Gifts.
Gifts, yeah, gifts.
Yeah, what does the government call it? You know, whatever they call that. You know,
Yeah.
printing money legally. Yeah.
Alrighty, I think you have any questions, or you know,
I don't
have any more
think so.
questions.
I'm looking forward to facing you, or whoever beats you, I guess. I'm sure you'll win. Though.
I want to
I
face
believe
you.
you.
That's my goal.
Good goal.
Alrighty, was a fun match. GG's, y'all.
Thanks for commentating.
You got it. Thanks for playing.
Yep. I guess I'll hopefully see you later.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you. I shall
see ya.
see if you. I shall see if the chat. I shall see if the stream in the next match, which is either tomorrow or 4 weeks in the future. No in between.
I see. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not too far. I'll be in Japan in a few weeks, so
I would
hopefully
like to
things
fight
go
you
quickly. That'll make things a little less complicated.
Yeah. All right. I think that definitely wraps everything up. So, hope you all guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you all enjoyed the match. And this has been your host or commentator. I'm not the host. Definitely not. I'm the commentator. This is the This is the commentator, Nico the Loaf. I'm happy you guys. If you guys enjoyed the stream, follow. If you didn't, there will be calls, complaints, cries of outrage at my email. I'm a pineapple at gmail.com. And I hope y'all have a good night.